Hello dear students, once again very good morning to you all. I welcome you heartily to another lecture video on classes and objects in Python. In today's class I teach you very simple topic, at the same time very interesting program on classes and objects. Till today you have become perfect with what is class as well as how to define objects. In today's class, I teach you first very small topic named the pass statement. Already we learned about the pass while learning the strings in Python. What is the use of this statement? Wherever you use pass statement, machine will not do anything, because in Python some things are developed in such a way that some contents must be there. But we are the programmers, we are within that situation, we can't write anything. At the time we need to write pass. See the situation here. I am trying to create one class named person, but the situation is like that I can't write anything inside. But you can't leave it blank, you need to write something there. Instead of writing comment, why can't you use pass statement? Okay, look at this example. I am trying to create one class named person, but I am in that situation I can't write anything inside. That's why I used a pass statement here. See the explanation. Class definitions cannot be empty. Oh my god. This is what the developers of the Python told us. You're writing a class means you need to write the data members as well as the functions inside. That class definition cannot be empty. But in some situations we are not interested in writing anything because we want to update it afterwards. At the time we use pass statement. But if you for some reason you have a class definition with no content at all, put in the pass statement to avoid getting an error. If you won't write anything here, we get error. Then how to avoid it? You need to make use of pass statement. That's all about the pass statement. Now I explain very interesting example from the recommended textbook by the VTU, that is Think Python by Alan B. Downey. From that book I am taking this programming example for you in today's class. I explain this program so slowly. Just listen to me with concentration so that you can understand. This is a Python program that explains how to create a class, how to define object, how to define object of that class in another class, how to return object from a function. It covers many things. That's why I teach you slowly. Please follow me with concentration. I am creating one class here, class point colon pass. Just I defined one class with no data member, with no function. I have defined one object here. Blank is the object I created. Of which type? Point type. Here, what is it? Blank is a object. Blank object. No data at all inside. No data member. Blank object created by me. Blank dot x equals to 3.0. That means inside that class I am taking first data as x, I stored 3.0. I have taken second data as y, I stored 4.0. That means I am representing one point into the space, that is 3, 4. X coordinate is 3, y coordinate is 4. Up to now I taught you I defined one class, I defined one object. I initialized that object with two values 3.0 and 4.0 as x and y. Okay, I continue. I am writing one more function called print point. I want to print x and y. That's why I am writing this function print underscore point. I am passing the p. As I told in my last class, p is the self parameter. P dot x means 3.0 will be displayed. P dot y means 4.0 will be displayed. I separated both the values by using comma. Before that, one appropriate message. That means it prints x comma y equals to 3 comma 4 if you use it, otherwise no. Okay, I continue the program. Class rectangle. I created one more class named rectangle, no contents at all, passed. Then box is the object of the type rectangle. Box is the object of the type rectangle. Oh, I created one box object. I created one box object of which type? Rectangle. But in this class also there is no data members. I am creating the first data member as width, and one more as height, and one more as a corner. Okay. In the rectangle class I am defining width as data member, height as data member, corner as data member. This is the object of which type? Point type. Oh, here interesting started. Now one of the data member of class will be the object of the type point. Okay. Rectangle means width will be there, height will be there, and even corners will be there. That's why I have taken one object as corner inside the class rectangle of the type point. And I initialize that corner with 0, 0. That's why box dot corner dot x. Via rectangle I am moving to x and y data member of point. Box dot corner dot x equals to 0, 0. Okay, this is another object. 3.40 4.0 belongs to that, but this belongs to corner object. Corner dot x is 0, corner dot y is 0. Okay. See here, inside this class rectangle I am writing one function called find center. Now I have one rectangle of the size 100 by 200. I want to find its center. How to find its center? In order to find the center of this rectangle, I am writing one function called find underscore center. I am passing rectangle argument. It is similar to self. It is similar to self parameter. No problem. In this function, p is the object of the type point. Okay, means I created one more object of the type point. What I am doing here, do you know? P dot x equals to rectangle dot corner dot x. What is the rectangle dot corner dot x? 0 plus rectangle dot width. Rectangle's width is 100. 100 upon 2, 50. 0 plus 50, 50. X has become 50 for the object P. For the object P dot y equals to rectangle dot corner dot y, that is 0, 0. Rectangle dot height is 200. 200 upon 2 is 100. This x has become 50, this y has become 100. That means I calculate the center of the rectangle by using this function. Return P. Okay, this is very interesting. Return P means the object will be returned. This function returns object, that is instance as return values. Okay, this one we learnt. Then what I am doing here, see here. Now I am calling the function find center. To this function I am passing box object. Box is the object of the type rectangle. That one I am passing to the find center. Means whenever you pass, it returns P, because find center has been called here. Whatever the P returns, that is the center of rectangle, that will be stored in center. I will print center of rectangle for the width 100 and height 200 is print point center. Print point function I am using. See here, print point is here. It will take the P. Means this P, this center will be transmitted to the P dot x and P dot y. That means we get 50.0 and 100.0. For the rectangle of the size 100 by 200, we got its center. To get this one, like this we have written the program. Means whatever I taught in previous 3 classes, all that knowledge we used in this program. That's why you need to learn all topics in sequence, so that you can understand each and everything. If you get the knowledge in this way, definitely you are able to solve problems in software development companies by using Python. Thank you. Practical, I will run the program and I will show you. Already I have written the program. See this program. Whatever I explained, same program already I saved, all classes.py. First I created one class point with no contents. Blank is the object of the type point class, and I'm assigning 3.0 to the x data member of point, y of that point, and print point will print the values of x and y. Class rectangle I created with no contents. Afterwards I created one object named box of the type rectangle, and box dot width equals to 100, height equals to 200. In this class only I am defining one object called corner of the type point, and corner is having two data members x and y. I stored 0. Afterwards I am trying to do what do you know? I am trying to write one more method called find center. To that one I am passing rectangle, refers to cell parameter. P is the object of the type point. Then as I explained now only, 0 plus width 100 upon 250, 0 plus 50 50, and 0 plus 200 upon 200, return P. Okay, we have written the object, and I am calling the function find center. To that I am passing the object box of the type rectangle, because of which I get return P, that will be stored in center. I displayed the appropriate message. That center I am passing to print point. Print point will print x and y. That is what the center of rectangle. Let us run the program and see the output. Run and run module. Yeah, we got the correct result, 50.0, 100.0. This is how to combine our knowledge in order to solve one problem from the society. Software development companies are involved in solving the problems of customers. If you learn all the topics in this way and in real time, whenever the problems will come, recall the topics and apply and get success. Thank you. Have a nice day. Take care.